Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the channel. So, of course, the latest weekly update from Bungie is officially up, and it all started off here with Luke Smith, our good old boy over here, tweeted out to start the update here, and eventually set out this. The next time it's the 6th of a month, we'll all be playing Destiny 2 together. Can't wait. So that tweet happened at around 2:41 p.m. Eastern Time. And boy, the countdown continues, folks. 27 more days to go until launch, or just under 4 weeks away. Does anybody really want August to end? I really do. Thankfully, we're only a third of the way through August, so that's pretty good. And almost halfway through. But anyway, enough talk about August. Let's get right to the news. So, these last few weeks have been pretty fierce there, and some of us have a travel schedule that will keep us in the air longer than a blind Nova bomb. We have final preparations to make for your arrival, an epic celebration. We're eventually the guests of honor, that would be the Guardians. But the Red Legion, though, well, you know the whole story. They're the party crashers. And we know one of them, well, actually, two of them at least. We know the other one is, I know one of them's gold, the other one, I think it's a Sutter or someone, but anyway, we know two fierce enemies. I know Gold is one. The console, thank you. The console is the other one. Good thing I just got it right in my head there. So yeah, what excites the Bungie team right now is they're playing the final builds of the game at home and held back so many surprises for you to experience on your own journey. So they'll pull back the curtain and tell you a little bit about the things that you know since they've changed the beta. Now, there was a brand new trailer that was just released earlier this week, which was all part of the competitive multiplayer. So I think Countdown and Survival are just a few of them. But if you missed it from earlier this week, check it out.
Enter the Crucible to fight, to crush, to conquer. Zone B captured. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like. Hunters blaze a path for the rest of us. Opponents down. It begins, Titan. Push the tempo, push the tempo. Push the tempo, push the tempo. Phenomenal! Your time is now, Warlock. Look at them fall. Bring it home, Guardians.
Pre-order Destiny 2 and get the exotic rifle Cold Heart.
So there you go, folks. That was a pretty badass trailer right there. So you got a little bit of gameplay footage there. And of course, if you pre-order as well, not only will you get Cold Heart, but you'll also get the Kill Tracker Ghost as well. But those two won't be available until December 5th. And again, December 5th may be a rumored release date for the first DLC expansion for Destiny 2. And I believe we know what it may be, called Shattered Suns. So that's rumored to come out sometime in December, or maybe in January or February. We're not too sure. And the second expansion coming out in spring 2018. So, it's going to happen again in the Destiny 2 PC beta, and it'll all begin with early access beginning on August 28th. And of course, that's for the closed beta. That's for people that pre-order the game on the PC. And the open beta is set for August 29th through 31st. And again, I'll explain all of this on the Bungie homepage very, very soon. Now, of course, last week we suggested that the beta build will include some changes here. Now, to talk about the evolutions here, we have the Crucible design lead named Lars Bakken, and he has explained some information on how you're going to be new people in the PC beta. Now, he went on to read like this. During the console beta, we learned a lot from the players who entered the Crucible. Some of these learnings will be on display in the PC beta. Our core goals haven't changed. We still want to serve all players who love the thrill of competition with fair and fun matches. We have, however, done a bit of work under the hood. One of our goals from Destiny 2 has been to create 2 different ways to challenge yourself against other players and allow more varied experiences between the playlists. Matchmaking for quick play and competitive will be tuned separately, and along with some other changes to the rule sets for some specific game types. So here are the 2 PvP gameplays that you can do from the playlist, starting with quick play. Now, matchmaking times will be shorter, with some less emphasis on skill. This will also be the fastest route to a game, but you may face opponents outside of your comfort zone. The winning score and control has now been extended from 75 to 100, eventually allow for more time to play and use your abilities. And because too many matches were shorter than expected here, some Guardians haven't even been able to charge their super yet. So I'm a fan of this move. I would love to see it go up to 100 there. Like, let everybody use their super in the PvP. I like this move. Now they've also extended the trigger for the Mercy roll, so eventually come into play less often there. And here's the other playlist type called competitive. Matchmaking takes more time to introduce you to players that are closer to you in skill with a good connection. And the matchmaking settings may take longer, but it feels like that the quality of the gameplay experience will be worth the wait. And we also made some improvements to the way we calculate your skill and countdown to better reflect on how you'll perform against your opponents. Okay. Now, according to Sandbox designer Josh Hamrick, he has some notes on how to survive when you come under fire in the PC beta. Now, he went on to read like this. First, Sandbox would like to give big thanks to everyone who played in the D2 console beta, or Destiny 2 beta. That's just for PS4 and Xbox One. I can happily say that a lot of issues have all encountered that are the things that we are tracking. And I can even happily say that, and I think they need a little work on the typing there. I can even happily say, not happily, because that doesn't make much sense. Because of your hard work and dedication to making Destiny 2 awesome. Now here are some things that have been fixed or tweaked. Okay, so here's the things that are fixed or tweaked here, starting with the fixed category here. The infinite super glitch. They're all well and good until eventually somebody loses an eye. Hopefully not a black eye. The Warlock glide glitch. We also have the infinite grenades glitched. And for Warlocks, they now have the same melee range as in all other classes there. Okay. Now for the things that tweaked. There's only 3 of them here. Globally reduce the time it takes to charge your super. So it definitely was a big change here. It's eventually coming from the feedback here. So eventually it took way too long to cook up the super right here. So good thing they're reducing the time for that. Increased grenade damage in PvE. Now, the grenades are now going to be a little bit more powerful. Should we be facing hordes of alien commands like the Fallen, the Hive, the Vex, and the Cabal with new enemy types. And they're if you've seen some gameplay in the past there from Destiny 2, it looks better than Destiny 1 for sure. And increased power ammo drops in PvE. Okay. And of course you can read all the information above as well. And they close down like this here. We know you'll be doing everything in your power to discover shenanigans. Sandbox is optimistic that, and with these big changes to the build, the PC beta will be several steps closer to the game that you will find in your hands in less than a month from now, 4 weeks or 27 days. And there you go. That's the information there. So enough talk about Destiny 2 for the moment. Let's talk about one of two endings here for Destiny 1. The end games, that is. We already know Iron Banner is over, so that's already done. We're going to be discussing Trials of Osiris, folks. So tomorrow all the way through Monday, that's from August 11th through 14th, the final Trials of Osiris in the Destiny 1 era will start tomorrow afternoon. So this weekend will be your last chance to head to the Lighthouse one last time, go undefeated at 9-0, and earn your rewards. So you guys are wondering what the final map is going to be? Well, we'll find out tomorrow afternoon. Remember, it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So this will be your last chance to go undefeated at 9-0. And remember, it officially ends at 5 a.m. in the morning on August 15th. Okay, so good luck to all Guardians in the Crucible. Go undefeated. Get your loot. Whoops. There we go. I've already explained last week about the Bungie bounties here. The PlayStation 4 bounties are officially over, but now we have one more to go in Destiny 1. So, not only is this weekend going to be the last Trials of Osiris ever, but this will be the last time the Guardians will hunt down a Destiny 1 Bungie bounty, and eventually attempt to claim a rare emblem to wear as a badge of honor. So the final Bungie bounty ever in Destiny 1 will be on the Xbox One, and the target will be none other than Versus the Stream. The region is in Georgia. It's going to take place tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific time. Again, it's on the Xbox One. The playlist will be Clash. Now, all you have to do, match up against him here, defeat him, and you'll get the Sign of Opposing Will emblem. Now, again, it really doesn't matter if you're going to be with him or against him here. If your team comes up on top, you'll get the emblem within a week or so. And we're going to scroll all the way down to the end right here. So, to the closing here, we're going to read both of these paragraphs here. Games change throughout their development. They grow and transform and refine every day, and it's our privilege to bring you along for that journey. But the game that we finally deliver is the destination that really matters, Destiny 2. You have a front row seat for our series of evolutions, and you're a part of the creative process. We thank you for coming along for the ride as we twist and turn down the winding road to launch. Now, this is where it gets interesting, folks. In the weeks that follow, we'll make our last stops. We'll give you a sense for what you might see coming out of Gamescom and PAX West in the weeks to come. Now, there's still some people out there who have yet to hear our call to arms to defend the city, and we'll eventually need every willing Guardian, I'm pretty sure there's going to be like over 100 million or so. I'm going to take an educated guess. It's time to hit the road, or the skies, again, and end up right in our own backyard. The storm is calling. Or gathering, sorry. So that's eventually what Deej closed out with. So yeah, there you go, folks. Yeah, we got a couple of big events coming your way within the next about 2 to 3 weeks from now. So within a week and a half from now, folks, regularly is bound to start from August 22nd to 26th. But of course, for Gamescom 2017, it's actually going to start 2 days early, beginning with the Xbox briefing on August 20th, then the EA briefing August 21st. We know Bungie and Activision are going to Gamescom, but what days will they be at Gamescom? Will they do a reveal stream? I don't know. My best guess is probably going to be yes. And if so, we might see a little bit of the story, maybe one of the strikes again, and maybe some PvP. That's basically my pure guess right there. So there you go. So that's the Bungie weekly update right there. Now I'm going to go to the homepage here and recap the full schedule. Oh, this ever takes a long time to load. There we go. So as you see here, the homepage has been fixed here, so we know for sure Trials of Osiris. Final chance for that on August 11th to 14th. Gamescom 2017, August 22nd to 26th. The Destiny 2 PC beta starting August 28th with the closed beta. pre-ordered players only on PC. And then the open beta from the 29th to the 31st. And on the Labor Day weekend, PAX West from September 1st through 3rd. And then the wait will finally be over. The Destiny 2 will launch on consoles September 6th. Okay? And by the way, before I go, folks, this was brought to my mind here. Speaking of launch, thanks to our good friend from Laserbolt here, we have some information about launch times for Destiny 2. Now, for consoles, though, and maybe for PC as well, the launch will take place at midnight Eastern Time on September 6th. So, it will launch at midnight officially. Now, for people that are in Australia, you get to play it one day early because I think they're about a good day later there. So, they're about a good 24 hours later there. And I believe for the UK, you get to play it about 5 hours early there. And of course, for people that live the the Pacific time zone, that would start roughly around 9 p.m. Eastern time. In the Central, it's 11 p.m. Central time. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for the Destiny 2 news, folks. Again, we are really getting closer and closer to launch. And I'll bring you some piece of information on Destiny 2 at Gamescom if there is any. So I'll keep you posted for that. But until then, that's going to do it for the weekly update. And I'll be back again next week as we continue our road to D2. If you are brand new to the channel here and you want to subscribe, definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely free. And of course, speaking of subscribers, we're at 491, folks. Only 9 to go until we hit 500. This would be a perfect time to subscribe to the channel, folks, because I'm doing a 500 sub special on Destiny 2 launch. But the only way you have to make me do that is to subscribe to that channel. It's perfectly easy to do. Don't have to pay a cent or anything. If you are a subscriber, hit that notifications button by hitting that bell. Leave a like and a comment as well, folks. And we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.